fucking took 2 guys 20 minutes. They let it get all muddy, and then they tried to scoop it up. So then they tried to wash it down the sidewalk, and it got all over. And then I seen them over by the clubhouse. I didn't see them fixing nothing. All they were doing was flagging. They don't know how to do nothing. And then the supervisor, I came back, and he was here walking around with his dog doing nothing. Remember those?
He was supervising. They don't do anything. They supervise.
Nope. He's supposed to be a working supervisor like JR.
No.
He don't. He's lazy. And that's why they fired JR.
Hello.
How are you doing?
All right, let me tell you how I'm doing. I have an interview tomorrow at an assisted living place in Rifle.
Well, you better make this one right. You better. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. Oh, the French Connection, huh? Oh.
Yeah, it sounds like a goddamn
the French Riviera. I'm sure it's just like it. Okay, so hey, you better make this. You better make this one right because you're running out of assisted living places. Go ahead.
You shut up and listen to me. I have an interview tomorrow at 1 o'clock. The manager's name is Stacy Hunt. She is the same person who evicted Vivian from the chateau, and Kathy came from Mesa Vista to interview Vivian, and Kathy took Vivian to Mesa Vista. I get a call this morning from my blind friend, Darvin Smith. And he said, do you remember a man named Curtis? And I said, yeah. He has a really, a German Shepherd, a female German Shepherd that always has the leash in her mouth and never leaves his side. He's an old man. He was in shock, as everyone is, when they find themselves in some living situation that they're grateful that they have a roof over their head. But what the fuck? And at least they're letting me have my dog. Vivian accuses Curtis of raping her. And Curtis drank himself
Don't you believe women?
Oh, Jesus.
No. Don't you believe women? If Me Too taught us anything, it's we believe women.
All right, Augie. That's enough bullshit.
Well, did he?
It up, number one. And if he could, why would he go there?
You said he can't get it up? What, have you tried?
He's dead.
He's blind, right?
No.
Didn't
my
you say?
Friend Darvin Smith told me the story.
Is he blind?
Oh, Augie, I don't want to talk about
You would have to be with Vivian. No, I hear Vivian's a very attractive woman. Isn't she?
She's not a very attractive woman, even if she was an 8.
Even if she was an 8?
8. Like a gorilla.
Okay, go ahead.
She weighs about 17 pounds. You know what? I just don't understand why she gets to stay there. That's all.
Okay.
I imagine that man was more freaked out because he knows. He knew it's Me Too. And
what's his name?
His name was Curtis. I don't know his last name.
Okay.
But I was wondering about the dog, the 1st of August, so I hope I get a place to live over there.
Okay, and you're still on the waiting list for Carbondale?
Yep.
Are there any assisted What about Sunnyside Retirement Center?
No, they're full.
Can you get on the waiting list, though?
No, I don't want to.
Whatever.
Want to be on it. I don't want to.
That's the only place I would live. That's a great place.
Says who?
I've been there. That's right, Paul Scott. I helped move some items for Paul Scott, manager of Hot Springs Mini Golf. Every day, Hot Springs Mini Golf, I would go to work, and we would spend the hour talking about his sexual conquests. and this is a 75-year-old man, bald, great guy. And then I helped him move some items at Sunnyside Retirement Center. He was a teacher, and I saw him when he was young, and he was quite the looker, and I believed every single story. Tammy Doggy,
Well, of course.
you ever have a black woman? And I'll tell you what. The other thing about him is we need a woman to break you in. You just need an older woman to break you in. Paul Scott.
My God, I hope Ileana is not there.
Paul Scott, I am totally down with that. I'm totally down with that. How old is she? 40? Oh, 40? We're talking about 80. Paul, that's okay. Susie, have a great one.
Love
It was
you,
probably
love you.
Vivian.
Bye-bye.